Can soldiers coming to Savannah, Georgia afford to buy a home? Well, today I'm going to be showing you how you can find that out, and the results may shock you. Hey guys, Pastor Dominic XP Realty, part of the Johnson Group here in beautiful Savannah, Georgia. And today we're going to be talking about, can a soldier afford a median home sales price home in the Savannah area? So what do we got to do first? Well, we got to find out what is the median home sales price for a home. So let's check that out. All right. So we go over our info sparks here. As you can see, Savannah, Georgia, the median home sales price is $375,000. The surrounding areas like Pooler is $331 and Richmond Hill is $456. But today we're going to be talking about the Savannah area. So median home sales price is $375,000. Now we need to find out what is the interest rates going on for a VA loan in our area. So let's check that out. Today's interest rates. Here we go. So for a VA loan, as you can see from Mortgage News Daily, and we'll leave all the links down in the description so you can go straight to it and check it out yourself. These rates move daily, and of course, if you want to know your rate, you need to talk to a lender, okay? But here we go. This is for, we're just gonna say nationwide. 6.49 right now is the interest rate. Okay, so we got $375,000 is our median home sales price. We know the interest rate is 6.49. Let's go to our calculator, mortgage calculator, and see how much does that mean a median home sales price per month will cost. All right, so here we go. We're in the calculator right now. So right now you see the home prices, $375,000. I put it in there. Now, VA loan's great. You don't need a down payment, okay? But they do charge you a VA funding fee, which oftentimes is rolled into the loan. So as you can see here, I put the 2.15 VA funding fee because it's your first time use. You can use your VA loan multiple times, but for your first use, it's going to cost you 2.15%, and it's going to go into your loan. Okay, so that gives us a loan amount of $383,062. Okay, and at the interest rate of 6.49 for 30 years. Okay, we're gonna guesstimate the home insurance because depending on your insurance company or who you're using could be different, but we're gonna say $200 a month for insurance. For taxes, depending on where you're gonna live in Savannah, it could be different, but we're gonna guesstimate $300 a month, so $300 or $3,600. And then HOA, same, could be different in different areas. We're gonna say $100 a month. Okay, so that puts your payment right here, as you can see, at $3,018 a month. Okay, so you're like, whoa, $3,800 a month. What do I get in BAH if I'm moving to Savannah? Let's check that out. So let's go to our BAH calculator, okay? And let's see, for the Savannah area, you can change the duty stations right here, as you can see on the calculator. You can change to Hinesville if you're going to Fort Stewart. Your BAH is definitely different in Stewart than it is at Hunter. So if you're getting at Hunter, it's different. If you're going to Stewart, it's different. So this is something you put in here, like Hinesville. I just put it in here real quick, Hinesville. So if you're going to Hinesville, Georgia, and you're private, you get $2,040. We're doing Savannah, so I'm just going to put Savannah, Georgia in here again. In Savannah, you get $2,180. You get a little bit more. Okay, so there's a difference. Make sure you know that. Okay. Now, the monthly payment was $3,018 a month. Can this private with dependents pay for this at $2,181? No. All right. Well, let's try the highest ranking enlisted soldier at Hunter Army Airfield. All right, they get $2,712 a month for BAH. So can they afford this? Not quite yet. Let's see if the highest ranking warrant officer at Hunter Army Airfield, those could be pilots or they could be tech warrants, but they only get $2,877 a month to buy a home. So can they afford the $3,018? No, they can't. You have to go all the way up to an 05. That's a lieutenant colonel in the Army to pay for this home. So you're probably wondering yourself, what is my solution? How can I buy a home in Savannah? I'm getting forced to be here or be there. How can I afford to buy a home? What are the solutions, right? So what you need to understand is you're probably gonna need two incomes to buy a home here. And now I know that's not possible for everybody. I served in the military for 20 years. My wife took care of our beautiful children. Sometimes the cost of my wife having a job, as opposed to how much it would cost to put them in a daycare, just wasn't mathing correctly. So it didn't make any sense for her to do that. So we were on one income. But back in the day, you could do that. Now, with everything's changed, you might have to come with different solutions. So what are the solutions you could employ? Okay, first, save up money, as much money as you possibly can. Here's the thing. The more money you put down, I know VA loans are a zero down payment product, but the more money you put down at this interest rate, if you put $10,000 down off the principal, then that's $63 less a month. So you put $20 down, it'd be $126, and so on and so forth every month. So put more money down. Now, I know that's not a solution for everybody either. So what about two? You can ask the seller of the home that you're looking to buy to do what is called a rate buy down. And what is a rate buy down? I'm going to give you an example. So let's go back to the mortgage calculator, okay? We're going to talk about a 2-to-1 rate buy down, okay? And this is just one of them. There's many others. So let's go 2-to-1 rate buy down. So a 2-to-1 rate buy down essentially means in the first year you're going to pay 2% less than you are right now. And the seller pays for this, okay? So at 4.49 instead of 6.49, your payment would be $25.38. A little bit better, right? Actually a lot better, okay? So your first year, $25.38. Your second year would be another percent higher, 5.49, and it'd be $27.72. And then your 28 year or your third year until your end of the loan would be that 6.49 locked in for the last 28 years. Now, the calculation here is if you do that, one, the seller's paying for it, but two, you're thinking maybe I can refinance in that third year so you're not at this point, okay? So that's another solution. Now let me give you another thing to think about when you're out there shopping. Look for those homes that have been on the market for longer, okay? What am I saying? Like if I'm saying the home is on the market for like 60 days or more, sellers are starting to get nervous. They're willing to start negotiating, okay? If they're over 100 days on the market, they're really ready to go. So ask your real estate agent. They can find these homes for you that are over those benchmarks, and then maybe you can negotiate and save yourself a lot of money. And then there also, number 4, you can ask your real estate agent or your lender if there are any programs to help you. Right now, New American Funding has a Georgia Peach program that is offering 4.875% interest rate for VA buyers. That's one of the 7 different Georgia Dream products they got out there. Other lenders have Georgia Dream too. You got to check those out. Ask your lender or your real estate agent if there's any programs, because that could save you a whole bunch. Think about this. Let's go back to our calculator. So if you're going to buy this $375,000 home and they're giving you the 4.875 interest rate, check this out. 4.875 interest rate, so worth $3,018 to $26.27, a lot more manageable. So get with your lender, okay? And then finally, you definitely need to do this. Watch the housing statistics closely. I cannot tell you, the market is changing so rapidly. And every month I put stats on my page so you can see what is going on. Okay, so follow my channel. I do monthly stats on there, and every week on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. I do an open houses in the area, okay? And then during that time, we talk about what the interest rates are. And you have access to me. You can ask me any question you want. And you have access to a lender that's gonna be on there giving us those rates and everything. So you have access to us. You can talk to us anytime you want to. So if you got any value from this video, do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe. Share this with your family and friends if they're having a hard time understanding how to buy a home. My whole page is dedicated to helping you buy a home. I have a playlist literally dedicated to navigating the home buying process. You should check that out. But I really appreciate you watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.